Welcome to today's FIKA moment with Kola Osinowo. I hope you have your coffee ready, you have something sweet, because today we'll be talking about something quite interesting, which is building a portfolio career and wearing multiple hats, and there's only one you. A lot of young people ask me this: how did you build your career across multiple industries, multiple functions? See yourself like you are in a wedding. You have two weddings, and there's only one Saturday that you have, and you need to touch this wedding, especially if you live in Lagos where there's traffic and everything. Imagine you are attending this wedding. You will always find a way to, should I go to this one first or should I go to this one next? How do I connect the two dots? Sometimes some people might say, no, just attend one wedding and focus. But maybe the two weddings are equally important. Now, put yourself in the position of somebody who is actually performing a function at the wedding. You could be a cameraman or an MC, or you could also be attending one wedding and emceeing another one. How do you juggle these balls? Some people often say that jack of all trades, and it's a popular saying that jack of all trades is a master of none. But they forget to finish this particular adage or this particular quote by saying it's often better than one. So let me give you a typical example. Most of us know the famous painter Picasso. They said that Picasso was not just a painter alone. Picasso had skills in biology, and that's how it helped. Was it Picasso or Da Vinci? One of them. Not so sure now. But one of the two of them, they were not just artists, they were not just painters, they were also biologists, such that they understood the human anatomy. And that's why you could see when they are drawing, they draw very well the human body. That alone was not enough. They were also chemists. They knew how to manage the color patterns, mixing colors together. And when you bring this color and this color together, understanding the chemistry between these colors allows them to create new colors that people did not even think of. So when somebody throws this at you and say, jack of all trades, because I've seen a lot of young people say, oh, people are complaining that I'm doing too much in their slang. But sometimes you might not be doing too much, in my own opinion. Yes, you need to have that expertise, that depth. But having that, wearing multiple hats is also your way of owning your skills and also building yourself. So let me give you a tool that can help. And also allows you to not burn out, because that's very important. It's called the Joy Profits stack. And we're going to start with, actually it's hats. It's HATS. But on the highlights, which is the H part of it, I'm going to give you a framework that would allow you to really know where to juggle these balls. So let's take a break. Sip your coffee. Get a pen and paper and come closer. The vertical side, write joy. So this is high joy. This is low joy. On the horizontal angle, write profit. This is high profit, and this is low profit. Now, you are going to divide it into 4 quadrants. The first quadrant is where you have high joy and high profits, which is this 4th quadrant. That is the quadrant you want to be. Keep it and scale it. You're deriving a lot of joy from it. And there's also profit coming from it. This is what you want to keep as one hat that you're wearing, is your keep and scale hat. It could be your current job, and it could be your future job. It could be your side hustle. Actually, maybe your side hustle is what is giving you high joy and also giving you high profit. But I would say that you should make that high joy, high profit your day-to-day. That is where you should put a lot of your energy. Then on this part, it is high joy but low profit. That is something you need to find a way of, how do you monetize it even smarter? Yes, it is giving you low profit today, but it's giving you high joy there. How do you monetize it? How do you even do it better? Maybe there's something missing that is not allowing you to move it from that quadrant of high joy but low profit. Then on this part where it is high profit but low joy, it is something that you want to outsource. It's not giving you, it's high profit, but it's not giving you a lot of joy. So sometimes you want to outsource it to somebody else. Let somebody else do it because you're not having fun while doing it. But there's one quadrant you don't want to be in, which is low joy, low profits. Please delete it right now. If you have anything there, remove it. So that's the first part of this art framework. And I've given you this quadrant to help you scale it. The next part is align, which is, remember I said H, highlight. A is for align. So how do you align, now that you found the right quadrant? High joy, high profit, high joy, low profit, high profit, low joy. How do you align this to the real offers that is there today? So for some people, if you look at their LinkedIn, it's like a scattered wardrobe. So you need to arrange your LinkedIn page as an example. It could even be your CV. How do you arrange it so that it's able to, when I open the wardrobe, I know, okay, your suits are here, your shirts are here, your pants are here, your socks is here, everything is well arranged. It tells a story about you. So the same thing you need to do with your career as well. You take all that stack of skill sets, you now align it. And I have 4 income buckets that comes off the top of my head. The first one is consulting and freelance. How do you sell your expertise? Some people will call me and say, hey, can I pick your brain? No, you cannot pick my brain for free. So that's how the mode you need to be. How do you sell your expertise? You've gathered this expertise over the years, but people just want to pick it for free. So can you consult? I know my dad for a long time, he was an avid investor. He was an investor in the stock market for more than 30 years. And a lot of his older friends will come to the house. I've seen some shares that are older than me. He bought in the 80s, and today they are worth thousands of naira. So they always ask, how did you do it? And I always tell him before he died, God bless his soul, why can't you monetize this knowledge that you have of knowing what stock to pick? So consulting and freelance, selling your expertise is one income bucket. The second one is products. I never thought that monetizing my knowledge and sort of condensing some of this knowledge that I've gathered over the years into books, into courses, which will be launching maybe sometime soon. Some people even do it in Merc. Maybe it's something that they said, and somebody puts it on a T-shirt, and they're able to sell it. I know some comedians will say some things and they put it on their T-shirt, and it becomes a book or a Merc. The third one is teaching. This is what I love doing. All the certificates, degrees that I've gathered over time. Combining that and turning that into teaching moments is something that I found that could also be an income source. And lastly, number 4 is royalties. How can you get royalties from, and I know with social media today, there's a lot of, even though some of them are not so positive, but there are a lot of people doing, and I've watched and I admire a lot of them, giving content that people are now using and they're making royalties from it. It could be an app that you've built. It could be a partnership that you've set up. I see a lot and I envy them. I've traveled to a lot of countries, over 45 countries till date. But I've seen people who also may not have done up to 45 countries, but they've turned the travels they've done into vlogs, and people have monetized it for them today, that a lot of them are now cashing out of this reality. So align your skill sets to these various income buckets, these opportunities. Diversify your skill sets and you diversify yourself. So don't just sell yourself short. Always make sure that you're aligning it to the market offers. I hope you're having coffee as well, because it's FIKA. So the last part is test and track. How do you track the things that you've highlighted and the offers that you've aligned? One of the ways to check this is to look at 3 areas. One is the energy spent, the time spent, and the revenue generated. So if you're going to have this kind of portfolio of careers or wearing different hats, you need to ask yourself, if I'm doing 3 things, how much energy am I spending on them? How much time am I spending? And how much revenue is it generate? So you always need to always check this thing. Then you know which art to drop. You don't have to wear all the arts, but it's good to have multiple arts. And this is a defining criteria for you to be able to to delete or remove a particular art if it's not working for you. So check your time spent. How much time are you spending on this particular hat that you're wearing? How much revenue is it generating for you? And lastly, is it draining your energy? If your energy goes below 5%, 5/10, or below average, then you need to drop that particular art. So sometimes always think about, yes, your art of side also, your art of main also, your art of alternative also. But don't just become an hustler that is not tracking the numbers. So it's very, very important. And you can have one resume, one CV of different things that you're doing, but it's also bringing many streams of income for you. So here's a 5-day arc that I will encourage you to do, that will help you sort of develop this arts. Number one is use the joy profit quadrant and map your skill sets. It is really, really important. Take this skill set and align it with 3 paid offers that you can get for each of the idea. It could be products, it could be royalties, it could be partnerships. Just think of something. Then launch a test of it. Take one part of it and launch it. Check how much time you are spending on it. Check how much energy you are giving to it, and how much revenue is also giving you. It could be running a pilot. Maybe you are good at baking. You could run a free pilot class and see, yes, you are wearing the hat of a baker, but you also want to wear the hat of a baker teacher, or a baking teacher, or a pastry teacher. So you can have a class of maybe 2, 3, 5 people, and at the end of the day, did you spend enough time, or is it taking too much time? Did you make enough revenue? Revenue can come in different ways. It could also be coming from referrals for your main also. Then lastly, is it draining your energy? Like when you are done, like you cannot do anything else. Test it. And I would love to see some of this. You can use the hashtag FIKA moments with Kola. And let's see, who knows, you might just win a FIKA mug with the person with the most likes when you post this. So let's recap in closing. You can still be the jack of all trades, and it's always better than the master of one, always. Remember that a single salary is a single point of failure, but let me rephrase that. A single career could be a single point of failure. Could be. Your LinkedIn profile should not look like a wardrobe. It should be something that you can arrange properly. And most importantly, diversify your skill set, like the stock market. You have stocks that are dividend paying, stocks that are high growth stocks, and stocks that can be there like for forever. Most important thing is that don't sell yourself short. And I hope with this, you've enjoyed today's FIKA.